Welcome back, everybody. This is Ronin 47R, and I am bringing you another After Action Report. However, this is the first time I've ever done a special edition. It's a special edition because it is longer than any of the other After Action Reports that I've done in the past. However, it is purposefully done, and there's a reason behind it. That's because instead of just looking at one tank and a few battles, we're looking at several tanks and several battles. Now, that sounds long and drawn out, but here's the good news. As the title indicated, I am grinding towards the Japanese light tank tier 4. Well, before the tier 4 comes the tiers 1 through 3. Here's the great news. They're very easy to quickly grindable. You know, you can really crank through these things in a really quick fashion. So what I decided to do is do something kind of fun. And right, if we're not having fun doing this game and grinding tanks, then why are we doing it? So I wanted to share the fun with you, show you my little journey here that's not going to take very long at all, and sit down, turn the recorder on, and just go straight through and get that tier 4 light tank. Why do I want the light tank, the tier 4 light tank? I want to tell you about that later when the tier 4 comes up and that sort of thing. For now, I'm just chatting away here and just kind of laying down the foundation to let you know that the tier 1 tank, I've already done, started, finished, moved on from that, because obviously I've gone up through the medium line, and whether you go up through the light tank line or the medium line, you've got to do the tier 1 light tank. So been there, done that. Now the Japanese medium tanks continue on after you go through tier 1 light tanks and move up a few notches, and you eventually, you know, just go in a straight line all the way to tier 10 for the medium tanks. But when it comes to the light tanks, the Japanese line only offers 4. So it's, you know, tiers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Having already done 1, you saw me start off on tier 2. And so this is probably a good segue to properly introduce the tier 2 Japanese light tank, the Type 95 Hago. And the tier 2 tank, again, not a review, but just, you know, a quick overview. I mean, it's like the other typical tier 2s, in my opinion, on how it feels and how it plays, and nothing really to mention. You know, they're really small, basic tanks. You know, 160 hit points in this case. They go, this one's going 40 kilometers per hour, and you know, the typical armors are in the teens. You know, the 12 in this case, and 10, and you know, it's really nothing really to get crazy about. So, moving on, I've already played one battle, and I keep checking in with the garage and seeing where I can spend my experience, because I'm trying to crank it out and move on. So now we're on a highway map, you know, standard battle. And side note, it's kind of nice when you are playing these lower tiers. Sometimes you get into these really small matches where there's hardly any players, and you know, when you're in the mood for it, it's kind of fun. Nice change of pace instead of going 15 on 15. But, you know, this tank is, you know, just since we're looking at the tier 2, you know, it's a pretty fun tank. It wasn't too bad. The lower tiers to me are not that painful to crank out. I like that immediate or nearly immediate reward, satisfaction. You play a couple of games and you're already unlocking package after package. You're unlocking the next tank. So it's a really nice motivator to continue on and move forward. You can see I'm not even planning on keeping these tanks, or I shouldn't say keeping. I'm not even really planning on playing these tanks for very long, because I'm not even painting them. And although I do appreciate and acknowledge the bonus for camouflage, you know, I'm going to be in these tanks for just a few moments, so I'm not going to spend the silver. All right, well, I'm cruising along here. I'm going south, and I have one buddy. And remember, in my past videos, I've revealed I'm not exactly the best light tank driver, and I really am just trying to crank this thing out, and I don't really care about stats and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't lose sleep over it. But let's see what I can do. And one of the things I noticed, first of all, I put no equipment into this tier 2 light tank, because again, I'm not going to be living in this tank very long, so I'm not going to spend the money. But you'll notice there's a very slow aim time. And I guess I should say, with that, if you don't wait on this particular tank, you will not be not have a very accurate shot. So you really, sometimes I can kind of on some tanks just fudge it a little, you know, and not let it aim all the way down. But this one you really do. But now it doesn't really matter, because here we are, we're brawling with our 10 and 12 millimeter armor. So Look at us go, huh? We've really overextended ourselves. It's just me and one guy way out here in the front. And believe now it's just me. And I am getting swarmed, so not very impressive gameplay on my part. But depending on whether this game ends in a victory or not, just that little bit of play might be enough experience already to bump me up. And there you go. You see me in the garage. We're tier 2. It's the Ha goal. And it looks like 771 experience at that point. Now we're moving on to a cliffs map here. Okay, it's technically cliff. And I'm still in the tier 2 hoggle. And hey, little lesson here. You know what's fun is this is an international game. Well, not only the players, but I mean, you know, the vehicles that we see, they're from everywhere. And with everywhere comes other languages. And when it comes to the Japanese tanks, since we're talking about that right now, here a little tidbit of fact, because you're not going anywhere, are you? Okay, good. So I can tell you this. The Japanese language seems complicated to learn, and it is challenging. You know, don't get me started on the kanji and hiragana and the different types of writing. Let's just talk about how to pronounce it and put the words together. Here's the good news. When it comes to the Japanese language, they only have 5 vowels. And when I say vowels, I mean vowel sounds. And so once you figure out how to say just 5, there's no exceptions to rules or anything. It's great. Pretty straightforward. Once you figure out those 5 sounds, then you can just pronounce any Japanese word you want the right way. So in this case, you know, we have the A, the A, the U, and the O. And so when it comes to these Japanese tanks, it's the Ha, go, and you're done. So pretty simple to pronounce it correctly. Good times. So there you go. A little extra lesson there. Didn't even charge you any money. Look, it's the Rosetta Stone for free. You're welcome. And now we're looking at this side scraping with this low tier tank, and I'm waiting for him to come around the corner. I'm kind of the 300 Spartans here, and I'm holding it against the Persians who are going to come around that corner. Looks like my team's coming up from the rear to help out. There we go. Look at that. You know, not bad. Not bad. I mean, a 78 roll on that guy, and he is done. Okay, T2 medium. It's actually a really good tank. I don't take that thing for granted. But I will go ahead and put him down. So I have a little bit of damage, recovering from a track damage. 80 roll on that artillery. Beautiful. So luckily, I picked out a good spot to hold my ground, allowed my friends to come up and assist. And a little side scraping to increase my chances of survivability. Another low populated game, so now there's only 3 guys left, and I am pedaling as fast as I can to get around that corner because I want to continue to put the hurt on. Now look how slow the aim time is, and of course I'm firing at a TD with very strong frontal armor, and I barely tickled him. Unknowing, the Valentine 2 tank destroyer on my team totally blocked my shot, so I have to reposition anyway, and there's the bad guy twin, T18. I'm getting yellow, but sometimes, even though it's a yellow, you can get lucky. The roll will be weird, and you'll still be able to do damage because it goes off center and hits something fun and takes out the enemy's health. In that case, I got a critical on the gun. Now there's only one lone red coming from the rear, and he's a fast one. There we go. I didn't want to reposition because I didn't want to lose the aim, but I didn't see him for a while, so I did. And look at that, right over his head. Okay, he's firing on the move. He misses me. Okay, he angles. I bounced. He's still coming fast. It's a really nice tank, actually. That Russian tank is nothing to joke about at this tier. There you go, and I missed. So I'm being very impressive. Now watch. I'll give him my strongest armor from the back. Now I just didn't have the time to turn around because this is a fast game. This is like TIE fighters and X-wings, you know. Look at this. There we go. Oh, a bounce. I'm gonna die. And I got lucky. Boom. So he is done. 2 kills, but I did have a lot of damage, so I'm expecting a good payout for this tier 2 game. Look at that. Tier 2, 14,000. Yeah, I'll take that. Good times. 1,000 experience. And again, kind of reflecting back, I think I played maybe 3 games in this tank. I don't remember, but you can look at the replay. So there you go. There is the payout. Now we're taking a look. Yes, first place. Wahoo! I'm gonna print this out and hang it on my refrigerator so my mom can pat me on the head. All right, now you see I'm back in the garage and I'm looking at the tech tree or the modules, if you will, and I'm able to go all the way through and release the Type 3. And for some reason, I did not record, or I lost the recording of when, you know, it does that little cinematic. And oh, okay, I jumped ahead. There it is. Phew. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool for a minute. Look at that. Pretty cool. Type 98, neat. With these doors in the front. Man, that thing looks small. It's like a Yugo with a gun. Although a Yugo's not from Japan, but that's not important. All right, so you can see there I'm looking at my goal, which was the tier 4, scrolling back, looking at the different modules. And all right, so now I have to reset this part. Dear Wargaming, please make it so I don't have to reset it when I purchase a new tank. I'm sure they'll put that on high on their priority list because I asked them to, and you know. So yes, it's true. I am spending 9,000 silver on my emblem for a tank that I'm only going to be in for a few games. It's true. I know, but it's what I do. Notice, though, I will cheap out and still not buy any equipment, and I will not buy any camouflage for this tank. But I will try to get the supplies, or not try, I will get the supplies, because those things, you kind of can't skimp on. You're going to be out there, and you're going to need it at some point. So now we're in the tier 3, Ni, and no, you don't have to pause. I'm just pausing just for effect. And I'm looking at the modules. Ho-hum, what am I looking forward to? How much does it cost? What kind of gun? How does it compare? Just because I'm nosy like that, I like to tinker around. Plus, I will be keeping these tanks just for the heck of it. Why not? I don't know. Again, continuing on. Feeding the addiction. Kind of a cool looking tank, though. I don't know. Am I wrong? Does it look a little Russian-ish? A little slopey there? A little T-127-ish? Kind of? I don't know. Looked pretty cool, though. I like it better than the last one. Maybe because it's more modern. I don't know. So now we're moving on here with the listen to me, I can't even speak English. Well, that's because it's not English. That's why. Prokhorovka. And I am going to try to do the scouty thing, although I feel kind of slow. But let's go see what I can see. And as I'm going north, side note here, do you see these berms, these elevated, elongated strips of land here that I'm now ascending? And now I'm on top of it. Okay, so this part here. And then you see how it's, you're riding the ridge, the top, and you're going straight. I've been kind of toying with the idea, do you approach the enemy from this height, like this guy? I was going in a straight line, like this guy doesn't see me going in a straight line. Are you kidding? Like, I just honked my horn at him. Honk, honk. Do you peek over using the top berm here, or do you peek over like the guys to my right, and you do the steep incline and peek over? I'm kind of feeling like it's better to not do what I'm doing. The reason being is that when I go to back out, to go down in elevation, it takes forever. So I don't think I want to do that again. At least not in this tank. Alright, so I'm getting hit from the left, and I see a whole bunch of nobody. So here I'm going in reverse. I'm still detected, but look, notice the elevation. Pretty flat. I'm not going low. I'm not getting cover. So that's why I turned in that direction, because I'm trying to find a lower elevation. And I got popped. All right, so now we are on Himmelsdorf, and this map, very urban. So a whole complete opposite than what we just played. And we are in the tier 3 still. All right, we're getting ready to rock and roll. And here we go. All right, so what to do. There's some very respectable tanks in this game. I mean, it's all the way up to tier 5, and I am a tier 3. And I haven't even upgraded, so I will be throwing some BBs at the enemy, hoping that I hit someone in the eye, because I'm not really that scary of a tank right now. Decent speed, though, going up that hill. Not bad. Alright, let's follow that Panzer 3. That's just fun to say, isn't it? Panzer. Alright. Pretty tank. Nice and shiny. And we're still trying to climb up. Huh. Nobody up here. Well, could be a good thing, or it means that they're just getting swamped down below. Only time will tell. So instead of trying to brawl like the Panzer III is going to do on the, around the corner there, or potentially, I figure, you know what, I'm just going to go around the corner here and get them from the rear. But there was nobody to get. I mean, I'm starting to get lonely here, and I'm starting to take it personal. Well, still nobody. Interestingly enough, we've already lost 3 guys on our team, and the enemy has only lost 1. So I don't know if it's too early to be concerned, but that does not boost my confidence. Well, I was hoping for an on-the-fly, but you have a less than 100% crew, and I mean really less, like 50%. But I figured, heck, pretty quick reload, I'll give it a try. And we got them, so good times. Now, of course, the baddies know I am in their backyard, and they're coming back for me. And hello, that guy scares me a lot. Tier 3 TD, boom, took a huge amount of health on me. Really, actually disappointed with the lack of shooting on the move. But again, I'm not going to blame the tank. It's my crew, and equipment, the whole shebang. Not very impressive. Now everybody and their brother is coming at me from their flag area, so I am trying to get to cover. And boom, the M4, Tier 5 versus Tier 3. I mean, here's my lunch money right now. Here you go. Ouch. Okay, thank you for that. Well, I played it risky, tried to do some damage from the back, but you can see our team wasn't faring much better than me. Although, for some reason, I have 2 kills, one dead guy has 1 kill, and everybody else has 0 kills, so I'm just saying, just pointing out the facts. Alright, so what do we have here? Mines, and it is raining, so I don't believe the mechanics in the game have weather doing anything or affecting the game itself other than the cosmetics at this time, but just kind of interesting to think about. Hope you don't mind me thinking out loud here. Just hang tight here, and I'm sure we're going to get into action any moment. So here we go with the Type 3. Well, it's not too bad of a tank. Nothing to write home about, but, hasn't pushed me in one direction or another regarding my opinions. Although, I do like that 2.3 second reload. And for its tier, shooting at people of its tier, not too bad of a punch, There we go. Nice. Now that was an on-the-move shot. And, and see how I moved forward? Because I knew this guy was going to be shooting at me, so I took a few steps forward. Got really lucky taking out that arty so quickly. So we've taken the hill, taken out one of their artilleries, so not bad at all. This is looking up. Alright, so let's see what kind of nonsense we can get involved with. And man, that was so close. Almost had it. Oh, I put that guy on fire. Very nice. Again, look at that reload. It's pretty fun. If you're going to play a Tier 3 tank, thank you. Yeah, don't mind me. We're only on a team game here, buddy. Situational awareness. Look at that. I missed out on shooting 2 or 3 rounds because somebody pulled in front of me. I'm just saying, remember, team game. Work with your team, not against them. And the whole team benefits, guys. Alright, so we're clear on that side as far as I can tell. So now I'm heading back over in this direction. Let's see what we can do here. Well, there's that Russian light tank. It's a really nice tank. I mentioned it before. Pretty cool guy. It's almost like a submarine, the submarine top to me. It's like guys should be out there with binoculars, overlooking the waves. All right, T-18, very respectable armor on that front. Like any other TD, but yeah, I just feel like for a Tier 2, man, that thing is pretty powerful. Alright, so we're dancing around up here. They know where we are. They're coming around that corner. They're heading in that direction. So I got to get in position, try to side scrape, and make it as difficult for them as possible to come up and turn and get a shot on me. Here we go. What do we got here? Oh, I did not connect. Oop. Now the TD, for some reason, he's totally ignoring my existence. I don't know. But okay. Thank you. Now this guy here, he's making a run for it. Looks like he's my cousin. And, well, he's out of range. Okay, well, he's the only one. He's the lone survivor. Let's head over there. Now remember, it's a K-N-E, right? K-E-N-I. There we go. Wait for it. There you go. So, is it just me, or does anybody else get the reference of, you killed Kenny. Kenny's dead. So, very cool. You know, not a bad tank at all. Good times. All right, tier 3. Getting paid out at 24,000 and experience at 2,000. Well, almost, 2,500 experience. Not too shabby. That's a lot of experience for a tier 3 tank to be spent on your modules. I think we're going to be racing right through this thing. All right. 4 kills. Not bad. I can live with that. Still, I only came in third. Looks like the T-15s took the lead on first and second place. Those are the German tier 3 premium tanks. But that's another story for another time. So here we go. We're unlocking and unlocking. Bam. Look at that. Probably wondering why I'm going to unlock that and not go straight to the top. I don't have enough money just to jump straight to the tier 4. Plus, I just wanted to unlock everything. So now I've unlocked the highest module for this tank, the tier 3 K-N-E, and I am using that highest module. You figure just a game or 2 more. Plus, I'm maxed out, so hopefully it'll be easier to earn the credits. And then we should be able to move on to the tier 4. Alright, so we're opening up here on Wide Park. It is a standard battle. Standard battles seem to be the most commonly played game mode. And we are top tier, so you know what? This could be a pretty good game. Not the other ones have been bad, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. You probably saw how I was really blowing it with the tier 2s. Maybe I wasn't really, all that careful because I knew I was going to be in it for 5 seconds. But the tier 3, I'm in it longer than the tier 2. You know, like any other tank, you spend more time in the tank as you go higher up in the tiers because it takes longer to research and get through it and grind out of it. But tier 3. Top tier with a fully upgraded tank. Yeah, this could have some good times to it. Alright, got the lucky shot there on the run. Tracked and cool. Alright, we're good. I don't know why that tank destroyer made a run like that, but okay. Working on that guy, but he pulls back. Is that a Stuart? Yep, okay. That's a fun tank. Oh, I don't even know what I was aiming at there. Not very impressive, Ronin. Alright, so I'm peeking up over the top here and trying to get the angle down the line. M2 light, another fun tank. And, ooh, that guy's really a big target, but he is behind a building. It's getting spotted, so I went ahead and went back underwater, holding my breath. Now I'm coming to the surface here. Gonna take a peek. Nothing too close, nothing to get excited about. So I'm gonna swing over here. I call this porpoising. I don't know. Do you guys call it that? What do you call this? This peeking up and down. It's like they're coming up for air or something. Alright, so here comes another Stuart. Heck, it might have been the same guy from earlier. I do not know. But I think he knows I'm here. Not sure. Alright, wait a minute. That guy's in my territory. Let's go get that guy. Let's hope we don't get shot down this through the tunnels. Yeah, see, I'm trying to do that on the run thing. Not working out so much. Second shot on the run, no aim. No bueno. And then I'm blocked by the trolley. My guy gets taken out. Aha, now we're close enough where those unaimed shots are good enough. Whip it around, whip it around. You know, I was kind of thinking he was going to turn around and try to shoot me in the face, but didn't work out for him. Done. Okay, good deal. Got a light to my left. This guy could be trouble. What do we got? I think it's that same Stuart from earlier. Okay, so him and I are missing. Awesome. I'm trying to beat his traverse. Not too bad. And one more. There you go. I knew at that point, as long as I can connect one more, I didn't really care if he shot me again, so I was a little less careful at the end. So now we're down to 2 enemy. Pretty cool. Here we go. Not bad, you know. 50, what, 49, 50 kilometers per hour? It's not a bad little tier 3 tank. Alright, I'm looking around. I don't see anybody. Yep, alright. Alright, guys, I'm on the way. Alright, who wants to make a bet? Do you think I'll actually make it over there before these guys kill him? Nah, I don't think so. Well, I'm going. Get him, you guys. I'm almost there. Oh. Did you see that? That's so cool. He was just getting clocked. Yay. Hero pose. Alright, good stuff. Not a bad game at all for that tier 3. Hello, 40,000 silver, tier 3. Yeah, that's good. Almost 1,800 in experience. I think we have enough for the tier 4 light tank. Let's see. Nice little ops. Okay, a lot of little accolades here with the weight to go through. Alright, so not bad. 4 tanks destroyed, 19 shots on the enemy for penetrating damage. Nice. Now that's a good way to end that that tier 3. Not bad. I'm really happy with that. That's good stuff. All right. Well, always looking forward, right? So here we are back in the garage. You see that? There is no purpose in me doing that, but I had to just knock out that piece there and unlock it or purchase it and then move back to purchasing the highest category. So here is the tier 3, and we have only 31 and change. So we're just under the amount of silver needed. Just under the amount of experience needed to unlock the tier 4. Yeah, but Ronin, you had all that free experience. You could have just used it. It wasn't a lot. I know, but I'm saving it because, I mean, really, given the choice between wasting free experience on a tier 3 that I can just play one more game, and it's, you know, it's not that excruciating. It's you know, it's actually fun, versus saving the experience for those other needed things where you have a, you know, a 5 million 10-year grind and you just need all the help you can get to go from point A to point B on packages or something. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Not that big of a deal to me. Now this is, if memory serves, this is the last game that I played in the tier 3, and it's kind of appropriate because what's going to happen in this game is that although I am not the hero in this game, it was actually a really fun game to observe, to play. I don't know, it was a little more action packed than some of the games that you see. All right, there's the tier 5 German premium, the Panzer 5/4. He is no joke with 870 hit points. So here we are, absolutely not the top tier. We are bottom of the barrel. So we got to be cool. Take our time. Here I am attempting to use my terrain to my advantage. But yeah, what the heck. I'll pose up just like you. Right up here. Now, there's nobody really around. Normally I don't like to stand right next to another teammate like that because of artillery and whatnot. You know, you don't really want to bunch up. But, for that particular thing, I just wanted to hurry up and get on the peak and see what I can see. So I risked it. Now over here, coming around to the south, you know, to my left, You got this guy coming through. Now, he is the tank that I am working towards. Look at that. He is a tier 4. And he is a light tank. And he's swinging around. And so far, he really hasn't done anything to me. He's just doing a whole bunch of driving. All right, so in this battle here, nothing too crazy to report yet. Wow, he is down to half health, and he has not been able to do anything to the greens, which is fine with me because he's my enemy. So, by all means, please do not contribute to your team. Now, I'm trying to use this the vegetation here for camouflage. My guys know that he's down there. Also, I'm indicating such, and he is actually on a lower elevation on the other side of a berm of a hill. So I don't have a shot on this guy. But wait, maybe, just maybe. Nope. No love. All right, so they put him down. Now, I don't know where or how this went south so quickly, but all of a sudden, at least to my observation, all of a sudden, we are missing 5 green guys. So I feel like I was focused on that tank, and then I looked up again. We've lost a lot of dudes. Now, look at that. You're looking at the 50s. Ooh, a 61. But, you know, again, not a lot of alpha. It's kind of reminiscent of a British style of high rate of fire, lower alpha. But not bad at all, you know. Not bad at all for what it is. Now I have my exact same twin over there. Someone is nailing me from the right. And look at that. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. I literally thought someone was shooting me from that direction. I did not know somebody was shooting me from 2 inches away. Completely a noob move right there. I was so zoned out trying to get that kill on there, or at least the damage on that target. Shame on Ronin. I should have totally been paying attention to that. Would have I survived? You know, I don't know, but at least he would not have had the enjoyment of coming up, tapping me on the shoulder, and then, you know, shooting me so close. So now, instead of going back to the garage, a couple of reasons. One is this is the last game, and 2, you know, this game, you know, look at that. Two lights, 1 heavy, 1 tank destroyer is all that we have left. These guys have 3 lights, 1 medium, 1 heavy, and an artillery. On paper, the green should lose this game. Will they lose? I don't know. I did say it's going to be entertaining, and defeats can be entertaining. So let's check this thing out. Look at this T-14 chasing this guy. Nicely done. Put that guy down. Love the sound of that gun too. I don't know why. It just has that nice, powerful, dull thud on the shot. It's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Got a light going there. And a medium behind him. Doesn't look like he really has a shot. Wow, the medium's down. So, hey now, we're at 4-4 as far as dudes being alive. Very cool. Here comes the Hetzer. He can change your mood very quickly when he shoots you. Will he get the shot, though? I don't know. I had to jump around because there wasn't really much action going on there, and I wanted to watch this because here's something I noticed. These 2 guys are platooned up, and they're the exact same tank, so it was kind of funny. It was like Thing 1 and Thing 2 tank style, you know? Look at them. They're twins. So, you know, good for them. It was pretty cool. They did what we should all be doing, which is they were really working as a team. They're obviously communicating, and it's basically the wingman principle. You know, they see a guy by himself, and they communicate, they identify, and go in there and take him out. So now they post back up here. Sentinels of the Green. Japanese flag looks like eyeballs. Is it just me? That and the French kind of weirds me out. I'll get over it, though, I promise. So here we go. Now they're just kind of standing by, which is good because they don't want to be caught, you know, brawling or something crazy because 1 hit and they have a bad day. So he's moving forward. We found this light tank here. If facing correctly, this Hetzer should not have a problem against this guy. But again, traverse speed. He should be outclassed when it comes to maneuverability against this light tank. But the light tank knows that he's got a lot of angry greens around him. So that could be a problem for him. Now, look at this. He should have been shooting at the Hetzer. It looks like he did, but missed. I don't know. That was pretty risky on that red light tank. I just would not want to go face to face to it with a Hetzer, but who knows? And also, too, the Hetzer, notice the guns on the right-hand side, and you guys know this because, you know, I'm sure you've been around Hetzers plenty of time, but, you know, just to point out the obvious, which is really a cool thing about the Hetzer. One of the many things, notice the guns on the right-hand side. So if you are given the choice, if you can monopolize coming around cover from the right side, you're getting that gun bared on the enemy sooner and exposing less of your tank. So just kind of remember that. And yeah, physics right there. T14 weight versus a Hetzer weight, low health and whatnot. Yeah, he did what he could. So good on the Hetzer. Now we're down to just the Artie, who's hoping the enemy T14 will spot for him. But I don't know. I don't know how he's doing on that. Now I'm trying to watch these. Thing 1 and Thing 2 are coming in again on this T14. Now watch this. Open ground. Plenty of room for the light tanks to maneuver. Good luck with that, T14. Your only hope is the Artie can slow these guys down, or you can slow them down and then work on it. But the clock is ticking. They're going to just, you know, a death by 1,000 ant bites. Look at this. Good luck with that traverse speed. Wow, these guys are doing a great job. Very textbook. If you guys know these guys, or if you guys are watching this video, give me a shout out, you know, in the discussion or whatnot. Let me know you saw this. That was really good. I was proud of you guys. I'm tearing up. I've taught you everything I don't know. Well, and there it is. So RT-14 snuck up on the artillery, put him down, and we pulled out a victory. We, like I did a lot. The Greens pulled out a victory out of what should have been on paper a defeat. But that's what's, you know, one of the many cool things about this game is you just never know. You just never know. So many variables. All right, so 17. Even though I was not very stellar in this game, I still got 17,000. Raw experience is 446. But you know what? Hey, it is good enough because now, as far as Japanese light tanks are concerned, I'm leaving junior varsity and I'm heading into varsity. Look at that. All right, so now the Keiho is now researched. Costs 140,000. Reaching in my piggy bank, and I'll be getting that guy. But before they, you know, oh, by the way, so what I'm doing here is, you know, I'm just not going to move up tier 1, 2, 3, 4, the crews. So here we go. Look at that, beautiful. Got myself a big, awesome 50% crew. So he's got a ways to go to learn how to drive his tank. Pretty cool. It doesn't look all that impressive to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not overly excited by the looks of the Japanese tanks at tier 4. It's so-so. That's my scientific determination there. So you can see there, I've already got the tier 5 Japanese medium. Then you bring it back down, and there's only 2 packages to aspire to. The first one is 1100, and the second one is, you know, 1100-ish. Yep. Yeah, I was just curious to see what technology carried over from the tier 4 light to the tier 5 medium. That's why I was glancing at that. So now this is the highest tier for the Japanese lights. So naturally, like all my other tanks, of course I'm going to put my emblem on. But you know what? I'm going to not only be playing this beyond this video, and we'll be keeping this, but also too, it's the highest tier. This is the one that's it's a keeper, so to speak. So, you know, I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some camouflage, maximizing my, well, I mean, it looks cool too, but I am willing to spend the money to purchase camouflage because now this guy's a tier 4. So guess what? Yeah, he's going to be seeing higher tiers. Now I really need to take it a little more seriously than I do when I'm playing tier 2, because I need to take every advantage I can get. So when it comes to camouflage bonuses because of the paint, absolutely. Equipment, getting the right loadout for the ammunition and so on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go all the way. So I have 3 things, 3 slots, as usual, to choose from. Hello. Are you guys surprised that I got vents? No. All right, well, there's two other things to look at, two other pieces of equipment. Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to look at the highest package because I'm purchasing for the future. Okay, so I'm noticing, what am I focused on? 25 rounds, 87 pen, 75 damage, 229 for aim time. Is he a brawler? No. I kind of feel like the easy choice will be the binocular because of this type of tank. I am a scout, after all. So I want to see them before they see me. I'm kind of hemming and hawing on that middle piece. Well, you can't make a decision until you take it for a test drive. Well, okay, not always. Sometimes it's on paper and it's pretty blatant. But in this case, I'm thinking, I'll leave it open for one more, for a game and see what it feels like. So I'm running this particular game with two pieces of equipment, binoculars and vents. I'm running with a brand new 50% crew, so very under impressive. I don't even have, obviously not only am I not 100%, I don't even have 6 cents. So I am really, really, what's the word? Handicapped, hampered. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen here. And I didn't really take the time, I should have, but I really didn't take the time to mess with the loadout because when you get that new, I don't know. I guess I can come up with a fancy answer, which is true, but is it really worth listening to? And that is, when I buy a new package and you get that new gun, then you have to reset your gold, your premium ammunition and all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm thinking, 1,000 experience before I'm going to move to buy the new gun. I just risked it. I figured, I should probably be able to pull out 1,000 experience on one game. So why even mess with setting up the consumables for the gun, because it's going to be here for one match and that's it. So that was my thought process. Probably TMI. Probably don't want to even know about all that. All right, so now I'm trying to emphasize my binocular standoffishness, and I really want that T-28 to go down. Such a great target. There he goes. Bam. Okay, good. Love it. Yeah, please slow down on the turn. See the quick reload? Remember, it's 25 rounds per minute. Very fast reload. I'm really impressed with that. And if you think about it, the killing shots, use it for what it's really, I shouldn't say meant for. Okay, let's test the accuracy. Ooh, not impressive. All right, guys. Just to be clear, the gun that I'm talking about with 25 rounds per minute, that is the top level gun. This is not the top level gun, but again, always think about the future. Shopping for, purchasing for, planning on what it's going to be like when it is what it is in the end result. Shell speed is a little slow at that very great distance. Over here, just now, not too shabby, not too shabby. Good stuff, though. Overall, earlier I was talking about using this for what it is. It is a scout tank. It is a tank that you are going to try to spot the enemy, harass the enemy, shots of opportunity. This is just, my opinion for this particular tank with its very, very, very light armor. This is kind of like a miniature medium where that's how I'm going to use it. I'm going to be whizzing about, taking shots of opportunity, and just kind of sneaking and peeking. That's how I'm going to use this thing. Again, not too bad on the reload. The damages, 64, 80. Now, I took my first hit just now from my right. And I rushed that shot there because I am detected. And I got one in the face and from the right. So now it's about my third or fourth hit, fifth hit, and now I am done. Why? Because I wasn't smart enough to realize, hey, get out of there. Sometimes I get just too stubborn, and I just want to get one more shot in there. And this is what it gets you. Look at that. A fiery heap of tank. All right, so we're looking at a Lakeville map, and good map. Good times. Two definite ways to go. Got your left and your right, your east and your west. So here we are. I don't know what the team's going to do. And to be honest, I don't recall whether or not I upgraded the gun. I kind of don't think I did, so I was being a little overzealous with hoping to get that 1,000 experience in one game. Probably didn't happen, because this video is opening up on another game here, and I did not show anything about upgrading the gun. Now here I'm just trying to see the height, how it feels from way in the back. You know, typically, no, I'm not going to be sniping with a scout, but again, I'm kind of just messing around. I need to get a feel for this tank. The whole purpose of getting to know your tank is take it for a test drive, find out what it can and can't do, so that when you really are asking it to do something, you know what it can do for sure, you know? So just kind of messing around. Looking at 320 over there. Nice roll of 75. And you really do, with the shell speed here, you do have to lead a bit. Again, you're not, you know, you're not derping, but you still have to lead pretty much keep that in mind. Well, okay. Nothing going on over here. I'm really happy with the accuracy, the reload, aim time not too shabby. Now here's something I'm kind of focusing on, because I still have to think about what am I going to do for that second piece of equipment, as I'm getting used to my new tier 4 light tank, my new buddy here. And by the way, I don't know if anybody knows this, but if you look at all the light tanks, this particular light tank has the best camouflage rating out of every single light tank in tier 4. So hey, you got that going for you, buddy. Alright, so I want to take a look at, when I fire, how fast does it aim and reload, you know, combined. So in other words, do I go for a GLD? Do I go for a gun rammer? You know, if I go that route, which one needs a little bit more help? So once I find a spot to sit, if that occurs, aim in on somebody, take a few shots. Let's see how the race is between the reload and the aim time. Yeah, you know, sometimes I'll just let it, you know, let the skill take over and repair. But again, I have a 50% crew, and I'm sitting right out in the middle, you know, in the open. There's no way I'm gonna take a risk. So I am going to use that repair kit and get out of there. So if you look at it, which one needs more help? You can see for yourself right there, proof in the pudding. It looks like the reload is faster than the aim time. Put that in the back of your mind. That may be the direction we go with getting our third piece of equipment. Who knows? Also, too, you will get the advantage of once you have 100% crew, number one, and number two, having those vents. This tank will, I'm not going to say it's going to be a whole new tank, but, you know, the tank will be a lot different once you have a crew that knows what they're doing. So just kind of messing around, trying different techniques. You can see here the reds are definitely kicking our you-know-what, and kind of making a run for it. I don't have any sixth sense, so who the heck knows if I am being spotted as we speak. And I'm going to wager that we're being spotted. And there's the full-on detection. So another not so glorious situation. Look at me side scrape here. Woohoo. Now that was fun. I'm not going to lie. I like how the light tank takes out the Hetzer. And that's what premium rounds are for. You know, sometimes you just need to pull out the big ones. Okay, here we go. Quick hit there. I wasted way too much time on that wall. Lucky for me, though, I was able to pull that one off. But note to self, and to everyone out there who's watching this, you know, there is definitely a need for some premium rounds. You are doing tiers up through tier 6. You may want to go a little heavier on the premium. I don't know. Only you can decide what's best for you. As they say, your mileage may vary. All right, so my thought process is, you know, sure, I can go over there and disrupt the cap, but hey, you hear that? Or the lack thereof? Yeah, they're hunting me, and they're hunting the heavy tank. Furthermore, even if they were capping, I figure, you know what, I'm just going to try to get some damage. There's 2 arties that I can probably abuse if I'm lucky. But again, there's 2 light tanks unaccounted for, a heavy tank. Who knows which directions they're going? I mean, obviously there's 2 reds in the southwest. But you don't know which way they're going, all that kind of fun stuff. But away we go. My heavy tank is pushing up daisies. And we have, ooh, look at that arty. Up and over, and yay. All right, so we dodged that, but here's the problem. I'm detected, and there you go. So got hit. They know where I am. They saw my, is it Vector? You know, the direction in which I'm traveling. Can guesstimate the speed. I hate not having 6th sense. I don't know if I'm being eyeballed right now. I'm avoiding the circle. Don't want them to know where I am. They only know general vicinity. So here we go. Feeling pretty good about myself, though, considering how badly our team did. No blame, just sticking to the facts. It is 4-1. Took out their arty. Now, where's their other arty? Where could he be? Well, one of my players is telling me to go back and cap. I think, because I was just there, and I don't think anybody was there as far as enemies, so I think they're telling me to cap. But you know what, my friends? There's 4 dudes who can go after me, and capping by myself is going to take a long time. Yeah, no, I'm not capping. I'm going to have to do ninja sneak and cross my fingers. Alright, so, oh, well, and there is our good friend Artie, and he's showing me his best side. There we go. So at least I got another kill out of it, and I dropped it down to 3-1. Well, I'm thinking, shoot. Somebody just touched on the flag. That means there's somebody right in front of me, so I'm going to go the opposite direction. I've got 8 minutes to play with. If I can continue to hit and run, little guerrilla warfare here, I might have a chance. At least to last longer. Oh, here's light tank, 1-on-1. Oh, 2-on-1. No bueno. Okay, and there it is. I did my best, guys. Got 5 kills. Try to hang on as long as I could, but, you know, not bad. Not going to blame the tank, not going to blame the crew. Fact remains, though, I am new to it, and less than 50% crew, and, you know, if a guy like me can do that under those circumstances with a tank, I'll bet you guys out there who have way more skill than me are going to really enjoy this tank. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this tank, because maybe, you know, hey, guys, don't be interested in it, but I think it is a hidden gem, a diamond in the rough, something that not many people are aware of or can appreciate or are appreciating. I don't see it that often, you know. A friend of mine, Snowden8, is actually the one responsible, so it is his fault for turning me on to this tank. And you know what? You know me. I've said it many, many times, and maybe I will be converted into a light tanker. I appreciate it, but that's just not my forte. But man, I'll tell you what, I can see myself playing this tier 4 Japanese tank a lot. And it doesn't have that scout matchmaking, to be clear. Oh, let me stop here. Fun time. Look at that. Shopping. So we get the experimental 57mm gun, and now we have our full-on good times gun. Look at that thing. Looks pretty cool. So now it's the time. Now it's appropriate. I think we put in, what, 2? So it took us 2 games. It took us 2 games to get the top level gun. And now we maxed it out. I mean, this guy is elite. He is top of the line. We did it all in one sitting. Very many cool. We set up our consumables. I'm just kind of knocking out some of the... I don't like seeing those bonuses not reset there, so I was taking care of that. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, what is this guy doing? He's supposed to be doing light tanks. All right, well, you know, shame on me for having so much fun with this stuff, right? So I wanted to develop this this crew, and a little change of pace. So I went ahead and grabbed, as a little bonus feature for you guys, and a little fun for me on the side, the Big Brother. Doesn't it kind of look like a blown-up version of the exact tank we're just using it as a light tank? So I brought out the old Chinokai, and threw in that crew, who is super underdeveloped. He needs to be cooked a lot more. So I put him in the Chinokai for some more cooking. And here goes one game of the premium Chinokai Tier 5 medium with my brand new Tier 4 light tank crew. So I just wanted to give those guys a little chance to stretch their legs in the medium tank. Now, if you guys want to jump ahead you know, by all means. If you want to stick with just watching light tanks, light tank play, you know, jump ahead by 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or whatnot. You know how to do that. And jump back into the light tank world. But yeah, I thought you might get a chance or an enjoyment like I did. A little change of pace. Still the Japanese line and still a bunch of fun. Yeah, this stuff just does not get old. There's so many different tanks, maps, game styles, whatever. Love it. Just cruising along. You can see there I have 40 armor piercing, 10 premium, and 2 HE. And the HE, you know what? I don't even know why I carry those. I do know they serve a purpose, but me personally, I can live without it. Who knows? Now check out this T1 Heavy. He's trying to cruise across no man's land. Term developed by World War One. A little history there. But anyway, so he's, you know, cruising across no man's land through the riverbed, lake bed, whatever, low area. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. But, you know, if it works for you, then by all means, you drive along, buddy, and allow me to have the high ground without even working for it. All right, well, the big bad wolf cannot blow down this brick building to my right, so I'm going to use that guy for some cover. Yes, I just wasted a shell to knock out that wall, but you know what? I don't want to stick my nose out there, push the wall over, and then pull back because, you know, the Japanese tanks, they're kind of frail. And when I say frail, I mean, you know, a few hits and they are very unhappy. So I didn't want to scratch my paint. I figured I'd just waste a shell. Now this H1, or H1, hello, this T1, he's out there and he is hurting badly. Now look at this terrible shot I'm going to take. Look at that. What was I thinking? You know, I don't know. Get a little too cocky and you just, you know, assume a little too much. Nice. So I waited for him to turn. I saw that he was turning his turret. I probably would not have pierced the armor had it been straight on, but he kept on turning his head, turning his turret, and I waited for it and shot him through the side for that penetration. Down to half health, and there is the tier 4 medium, if my eyeballs do not deceive me. Okay, very respectable AT2. As we all know, those guys are known for having excellent armor, and with the new style, or the latest update, distance does have an effect on the ability for your shells to pierce. So here I am, a while back, trying to shoot at that AT, and not much luck, because thick armor plus long distance with my gun, that's not exactly his specialty. Now, we are winning this game. You can see here, what is the score? 8-4 if you're looking at the numerics near the clock. So there's no need for me to rush and get crazy and risk anything. It's all good. Taking my time. I'm holding the middle. Trying to be the eyeballs to see if anyone is doing anything here or there, because really they're stuck over there by their flag/spawn area. I mean, they don't have much room to dance. And that is fine with me. Now I have a choice. Do I go to the side of the rock, or do I go up and over the hill? Side of the rock, safer. Now remember, I have no skills. Well, I don't have any skills. But also, the crew does not have any skills, and that's what I was referring to initially. And they don't, you know, so I mean, I could be spotted right now moments before I'm being told by the detection. But, you know, I'll risk it. It is a game after all, and thank God it's not real. And I can always respawn with another game. So, I'm trying to track the AT2. I'm not really going to get through that guy's armor unless I got a real lucky shot. So I figured, hey, you know what I'll do is I will try to track this guy and let the artillery and friends, you know, hit him, and then I'll get some damage credit for that. And then I kind of thought to myself, hey, I don't really have a shot on anybody else. What can I do with this thing? And it was just kind of fun to see if I can try to snipe them. And if you saw that, I'd like to say, look how good my aiming ability was. But in all honesty, I was aiming for the commander's hatch, but it shot low and to the left and shot him in that gun area. And that's actually how he got penetrated. So, but you know what? Overall, I'm happy with this tank. Again, like every other tool in your toolbox, you don't, you know, you don't screw in a screw with a hammer, and you don't nail things in with a wrench. And I mean, I guess you could try, but not very efficient, not very pleasurable. So same with tanks, guys. Don't ask some guys to snipe or penetrate or do whatever when that's not really what they're meant for. I mean, you can in a pinch, but don't get mad at the tank if it's not doing what you want it to do. Look in the mirror. Alright guys, so now I'm heading over here, cruising along. Right now I'm fiddling with the radio inside my tank. Pretty cool. Probably, you know, there's like a Slurpee and a cup holder inside the Chinook Kai. Have that upgrade. I don't know if you guys did. Now look at that tank to the left. Did you see that? See how he's kind of wiggling. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. That is some crazy lag. Or I'm assuming it's lag. I don't know. But that was pretty weird. Should have done that to music, I guess. Alright, well, we're down to one now. And I am a day late and $1 short. But you know, it was a good game. I didn't die, and I think I helped out the team a little bit. So, good times had by all. Hey, 48, almost 49,000 silver for a mediocre game on my part. Okay, I'm cool with that. 4,000 experience, not too shabby. Again, the quicker I can get my guy up to 100%, the happier I'll be in that tier 4 light. Because remember, camouflage rating, reload time, aim time, holy mackerel, that thing is just going to be a beast. Although it'll be like a miniature beast. It'll be like Godzuki. It won't really be Godzilla, it'll be like Godzuki. Alright, so now that I've stretched my legs, knocked out the daily double, let's go ahead and put him back where he belongs and give you guys what you really deserve, which is back on track. Quit messing around. How dare you have fun, Ronin. Get back in that tank and go back to work on the K-Hole, which is the tier 4 light tank. Last tank in the line. Very, very fun. Very, very cool. So here we go. We are spawning and the team is slowly coming alive. This is the pinnacle of the video, the last game of the video. Curious to see how this will unfold. You know me, if I don't do well, I'll put it in. If I do well, I'll put it in. So let's see. Was it a decent game? Mediocre, good, bad, ugly? I don't know. Sometimes even if I die early, I like to stick with the game and watch it and share it with you guys if it was a entertaining game. Who knows? Somebody just wasted some ammunition behind me. And otherwise, we are cruising along and quiet day. Oh, you stopped in front of me, broke my momentum. I'm not happy about that. Not blaming you. He didn't do anything wrong, but I'm just, the luck of it, you know? Because I lost a bit of distance and momentum. I would have been up higher. Will it affect me? Cost me? Thank goodness, no. I have not gotten pinched. Got a piece of him. Awesome. Buddy killed him. Buddy killed the Lee. We own the hill, and we are thick. There is a thick amount of greens over here. Nice. These guys, I don't know what they're doing. The Reds, they're all, you know, caught with their pants down. I don't know. They're all bunched up. And here I am blowing shot after shot. I'm so impressive. Look at that. Oh, yay. Finally, I got a shot in. Okay, so Mr. Artie is now dead. Good for me. I'm going to take a shot here, and yay. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks. Oh, man, that drives me nuts. So here I am, a little frustrated. As you can see, I rushed the shot because I'm not going to lie. I was frustrated. It's like, really? You don't see me aiming my turret towards there? I mean, I don't do that to you guys. Don't do it to me. Anyway, so he blocks my shot. I reposition and try to give the Hetzer Y4. All right, good. Hetzer, bye-bye. That is one dangerous dude. And hoping. Oy, did you see that? That's how slow the shell is. Everything was good to go, but it just, the distance it took for it to travel to him, he just drove right past it. So plan ahead. Using the vegetation. Not seeing much. Two dudes. Who should I go for? I don't even remember why I chose the dude in the back. But I felt like it was kind of more important because I felt like nobody was really messing with him, and I better take responsibility for going after that red. I felt like the closer scout was being attacked by our greens, so that's why I avoided the closer red. So now it's blood in the water time. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Got the Flintstones things. I'm lifting up my tank. You can see my feet underneath it. I'm running, you know, and we want to go after these 3 dudes. So I think there was a light tank to my right and behind me. But I figure more bang for my buck if I go after these 2 reds. And I'm hoping that I get a piece of this guy because Mr. blocked me when I was trying to play earlier M1A1 or M8A1. You know, he's making me unhappy there. Didn't want him to get the kills. But so he got one, I got one. Yay for us. And there's just 1 medium left. Where's this guy? Ooh, he's over there. Ooh, he's close. Hello. So here I go, turn around, I'm running, running, running. Please, I want to get a piece of this guy. See, this is selfish time. This is like where it's okay to be selfish. Mine, 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 mine.
Guys.
Mine, 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 mine. Oh, and then a green calls out good game. So good sportsmanship. Didn't get the killing shot, but I think I got at least 2 damaging hits on him. So that's going to help with the Monet. Very many good. So you're looking at 27, almost 28,000 silver, almost 3,000 experience. And that guy sounds happy, so good game for him. I'm doing the post-game commentary, so that audio happened, you know, during the game. You can see how hardly anybody was talking. Another reason why I don't really use headsets when I'm just doing my random average stuff. There's the overall score. Good job on Colonel, although I believe he's the guy that blocked me off. Anyways. Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed sitting down with me, walking from step 1 through step 4 of the light tank, the K-hole, the tier 4. Please check it out, or not, because it gives me more opportunity to play it by myself. It is a diamond in the rough, beautiful thing. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, please continue to support this channel, these videos. And without you guys, this channel is nothing. So thank you much, and I'll catch you guys later.